Okay, I wanted to check out these mock battles. Mental mock battles is what they're called, which is weird. Kind of a weird name. Mental mock battles, like mental, like, whoa, mental, bro, or like, that's fucking mental, bro, bruv, it's fucking mental, or is it like in my brain, like mental in my brain, like I'm just thinking about it. I think it's the latter, but I think it'd be funny if it was the former. So I'm gonna go with the former since it's funnier. Basic training, let's go. It's fucking mental. Can you believe it, bruv? Okay. Unit placement. How many can I bring? Units over the threshold go to your reserves. Not placed in battle. Helpful units are marked with recommended, which are none are recommended for this battle. Okay, this will be fine for now, and then I'll bring the other two in a bit next time. Does she have the invisibility yet? I don't actually know. Okay, let's try this out. Probably gonna die immediately. That's fine though. Yeah, right there. It's fine. Decimate the enemy forces. Decimate, huh? It's a little harsh, bro. Basic training. Also, I wanted to get a little bit more battling in before we had to do a lot more story.
My turn.
Okay, sure. So, just go up. It's fine.
My turn.
It's fucking mental.
Too
Dodge.
obvious.
Nice. Way too obvious, bro.
Forward.
You need to get a fucking grip. Can he really attack here? Yes, he can. No, he can't. He can go to the side. That's a fucking lie, mate. I don't know if that actually delays him, since he's already like last in the turn order, but whatever.
Stay composed.
Probably should have buffed Roland. I think they attack him more often, but you know, it's fine.
Shall we begin?
Nobody wanted to cure, right? No. Do you have anything else? What is... Didn't she get another skill? Oh, I think she got the ability to heal herself. I think she got Live to Serve.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Okay, how do I... Yeah, right there.
With the powers in me, we can win this!
I could definitely die here as well.
Allow me.
Kill?
Ha!
For victory.
Okay, so now we want to do that.
Brace yourself.
You're open. For life. Shall we begin?
I think I might die here, but you know, just some backstabs.
Ha!
Nice dodge. Casting Ice Attack on freezable square will freeze it, though there are exceptions to this rule. Squares that are frozen reduce the mobility and accuracy of units standing on them. Frozen tile can be melted by fire attacks, although there are exceptions. Casting a Ice Attack... Okay.
Where shall we strike?
Not really much else I can do.
Ha!
Nice.
Let us pry out their weakness.
I wanted to bulwark you.
Let us steal our defenses.
I shall do my best.
Don't steal any defenses, dude. That would be rude. Uh-oh. Really?
Let me show you what I've learned.
Yeah, go ahead.
2 ashes.
2 ashes, only 2.
Worked.
You gonna move him? Yep, okay. Okay, I'm glad I decided to move him like that.
This.
Can I get any backstabs? No, but I can do this.
This is the end.
Then I want to poison... Why can't I poison him? Oh, it won't let me poison him because he's in the way. Interesting. So if I like want to move over here, I can poison him now.
Supper.
There we go.
For victory! Did you see that?
Together.
Onward and
Nice.
upward.
Rush. Okay. So rush allows you to, I
Cool
believe, attack
heads
4
shall
spaces. Who needs... Does anyone need health, even? They're kind of dumb. An Anna needs health. Okay.
Be at ease. Thank you.
Defeat
Okay.
is not an option.
I don't even need to use the Lang Strike.
This ends here. That hit the
I
mark.
struck true.
The good news is they
Three.
still get
I must
experience
grow.
for hitting
I
the enemy.
see a path to victory.
Okay, I can probably just smack
My
him.
turn.
Even though he doesn't do great damage. Uh-oh.
A wasted effort.
Nice.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Can you get up to an attack? Nope.
We must tread carefully. Yeah. Victory is within reach.
Follow my lead.
Okay, only gonna do shit damage, but that's fine.
Sound strike.
Follow my lead.
I can see how this could be very useful
For
on
victory.
bosses.
It ends here.
Your luck has run out.
Nice. Especially
Cool
for getting extra
heads
experience on
shall
him.
prevail.
Okay. This was a very easy battle. I believe the other ones were probably
We've reached
going to
the
be a little
limit.
bit easier. And a little bit more interesting because they have different terrain. Those fairly easy terrain to deal with, or fairly normal, I guess. Especially if the enemy doesn't outnumber you. Really? Convictions and strength? What does that mean? Utility? I don't know. I don't know. The game doesn't freaking tell you. It's very mysterious. Okay. Don't be a stranger. Okay, let's go. We'll save the other one for later. At the smithy, you can upgrade your weapons and die. Okay, what are we doing? Yeah, okay, we're doing the time to convince your goobers that your little entourage of goobers that what you think is right. My entourage of goobers thinks that going straight to hell is correct. Okay.
It seems your first test as Lord has come. 'Tis no small matter either.
Yeah. No,
Indeed.
well, I don't know. Maybe.
But I needn't face it alone. I would ask each of you where you think we should go and why.
I think we should go to the desert because I think desert nights are so pretty.
State your case before the scales of conviction. Then we shall decide our destination.
We take a vote and the consensus determines our action.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Oops, I didn't mean to
So
skip
long
that.
as my allies walk by my side, their opinions carry
So,
equal weight
in the
to mine.
demo, I did the,
Such is the way of House Wolford.
I did the Ace Frost
As
route,
Lord,
right?
I shall bear the weight
So I'm
of
gonna do the High
consequence
Sant
from
route so I
Scale's
can get some new
decision,
maps.
whatsoever they may be.
You are more serious than usual, my friend.
He understands what it means to be lord of his house.
No, he doesn't.
Well,
Idiot.
I hope you have room for a stowaway, because I'm going to. In secret, of course.
Oh,
I
yeah.
trust the
I
new
keep
Lord
forgetting that
Wolford
I have
will
an
handle the
auto
ponderous
advance.
negotiations
I don't know
of
why.
diplomacy with grace.
Your Highness,
I'm a
you cannot
brainlet.
You may stay ashore if you wish, Huette.
You know I cannot allow that. If you insist on going, then I shall attend you.
With my weird outfit.
Well then, it would seem the matter is settled.
I guess then they might have to wear light
There's
stuff
exactly
so that she
one
can
coin
ride
for
her
each
hawk.
of us.
It seems fate has conspired to bring balance to our proceedings.
Oh ho ho!
How curious.
Oh ho ho!
Curious. I see it as a sign that the heavens approve of my joining you.
Shut up.
You are ever the optimist, my friend.
Shall we proceed, my lord? One coin, one vote.
What happens? Do only story
Very well.
characters get it, or whatever? Because I know
would
you
hear
get like
each of your
optional
thoughts on the
characters,
matter
right?
in turn.
Because that was in the
Then you shall
first
place your
demo.
coin upon the scales of conviction and illuminate the road ahead.
You may place your coin upon the what is it? He has like a slight accent sometimes. It's so weird, but no other character does. As Frost or High Sant, would that we had the time to visit both. Although I may not add my own token of conviction, it's my duty to lend an ear to their arguments. An honest exchange of opinions will hopefully lead to a decision that satisfies all who vote. The path of the story will be determined by the consensus of your party, as played out through voting schemes. Each of your allies will cast their votes according to his or her own convictions. As the player, you'll be bound to the decision of the majority. Before voting commences, you may attempt to persuade others to change their minds. Whether or not you succeed, whether or not your attempt succeeds will only be revealed when the votes are cast. The strength of Cyrano's convictions will affect the chances of success. The key to winning over your party is gathering the necessary information beforehand. That information may not always be found in the same room where the votes are cast, so be proactive in talking to everyone you meet on your journey. Play the visual novel, you freaking moron.
Say,
Doubtless Ace Frost will become a close partner in days ahead. It would be wise to see how they live, don't you think? Hold on. So I want to go to High Sant, so I have to convince this goober, Huette, and Erador to go on my side, right? Prince Fanny and Minister Patriot are waiting to see off our esteemed guest. They said to ask them if you have any questions on the matter. I will. King Regna expects great things of you, Lord Cyrano. Is there anything I can do to be of service? Simply say the word. To High Sant. But of course, your curiosity is only natural, because seeing as your domain shares a border with the holy state itself. High Sant is a very devout nation that reveres the goddess of salt in her teachings. The citizens are her followers, and they are led by her oracle, the Hierophant, along with the rest of the Saintly Seven. High Sant itself is mostly a desert wasteland, with the exception of the source. They claim complete ownership of the salt within it, declaring it to be a divine boon from the goddess, therefore making it Rosalia's most wealthy and powerful nation. I heard that the people here there enjoy peaceful and prosperous lives. You are right, but appearances can sometimes be deceiving. As you may already know, it is probably best not to take Rosalian like Lady Frederica should you choose to go to High Sant. Pray forgive me. I forget myself sometimes. I hope my foolish ramblings have not clouded your judgment. The decision is yours to make, Lord Cyrano, and I'm sure you will choose most wisely. Franny, Lord Wolford, I know your position as head of your house comes with many responsibilities, but being party to Roland's fancies is not one of them. I hope you understand that. Roland is doing what he can for the kingdom in his own way. As his older brother, I'm sure you can see that. Roland may be a prince, but he is also like a brother to me. I swear to do all I can in service of the crown. I appreciate your concern, Lord Prince Franny, and I hope you and I can be friends as well, just like our fathers before us. Let's do that one. Brother, you say? You mean to take my place as the fool's older sibling, then? Of course not. There's no way I could place you, Prince Franny. But because you are brothers of truth, it stands to reason that you bicker like siblings. Perhaps it would be good for the royal family to ever be a buffer between you two. What courteous man you are to offer to play such a part. Do as you please, but I suggest holding tightly to his reins if you do. Run away! There's a ladder I can go down here somewhere, right? Yeah, right there. See if there's any items down here. Bitch, there might be. I swear, it like moves the camera whenever you do that. Just to make sure you can see what's going on and where you're going, which I guess is fine, but... Any items down here? No. I know you can do a battle here later, because that was in the first demo, unless they changed it, just to be as mysterious as possible. Yeah, let's go here. Yeah, let's go down here. Yeah. I wonder if there's probably nothing, unfortunately, and I'm just like wasting time for no reason. But yeah, you can. I guess you can just go there if you want to go a certain route. If you want to go a specific route, you can always do that. There's probably going to be a guide eventually somewhere with all of the specific choices and what they mean. Nope, literally nothing. Cool. Great. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it when nothing happens. Very cool. And we got to go up here, right? Nope. Okay. Let's go convince, we want to convince Anna, Roland, Huette, and Erador to join us. So we obviously probably want to convince Roland before Huette, right? Because Huette's just going to go wherever Roland decides. Because she's a simp. But let's see.
Say.
Doubtless Esros will be a closer partner as the days ahead. It would be wise to see how they live, don't you think? Then let's see. Let me do a quick save here, just in case something fucks up. And then I have to restart like a freaking moron. Let's see.
Say.
It would be wise to see how they live. Yeah. No, idiot. What reasons do you have for wanting to visit Hyzant? I would be fascinated to see a society where everyone is truly equal.
Certainly.
Indeed, they say Hyzant is a country without kings or nobles. 'Tis hard to imagine. But why imagine when we can see it with our own eyes? An interesting proposal. I wonder what everyone else thinks. You give me much to consider, friend. Roland is deep in thought. Okay, that's good.
Listen, lad.
Can't very well say Hyzant hold much appeal to me. Sorsley and Ixarm are too clever by half. I'm sure the people of Esroth will give a warm reception, even if their weather won't. You want to go to Hyzant, do you? Care to tell me why, my lord? Stories of the Ministry of Okay. The Sand and Sun make people of a different sort here. It would be interesting to meet them. I've long wanted to visit the source. It is the cornerstone of all life in Norzalia, after all. Stories of the miracles performed in the Ministry of Medicine have piqued my interest. Such knowledge could help soldiers and common folk alike.
You're onto something.
I doubtless we can. I don't know. I try to make him a pirate because he said I. Doubtless we can learn from the minds of the Ministry. Would that we had such gifted healers and mages at our disposal. Might be we could ask them for a book. I've always been of the mind the best learning is done through doing.
I've made up my mind.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts on the matter, my lord. Erador is deep in thought. Nice! Okay, Huette, time to stop simping.
Lord Serenoa.
Esros soldiers are said to be among the strongest in all of Norzalia. However, that is only hearsay. I meant to judge them for myself. Hyzant has his charms as well, I'm sure, but what appeals about to you, my lord? It is said of their mages. Whatever. I wish to see how their touted equality works in practice. For now, it is only words to me. I'd like to see the source. There's nothing else like it in the world. It is said that the skill of their mages is unequal. Wouldn't you like to test your skill against such warriors? I wonder if when you select, you can, because I remember in the first demo, if you didn't have something unlocked, you could still convince them. Like, there was stuff that was locked over, but you could still convince them to go the other path.
quite true.
I've heard the same. With magic I have seen is impressive enough. I can scarce imagine what a true master could do. I should like to try my hand against one in mock combat, if able. My bow against their spells.
Okay.
Thank you, my lord. I suppose there should be some merit in visiting Hysant. You had a steep in thought. What if I went and convinced everybody else what to do the other thing? to go to Esfrost, and then I didn't talk to Anna. I wonder what would happen. Okay.
Lord Sarah.
I don't want to try it out because I don't have the time to do that, but Esfrost or Hysant, it makes no difference to me. Where you go, I should follow. Still, I would like to hear your thoughts on the matter, my lord. Hysant, please. They say Hysant is a nation of salt and sand. Do you have a reason to go there? I hear everyone is treated as equals, so I'd like to see the truth of that claim. I can scarce imagine so much sand. I would like to see it with my own eyes. I wish to see what miracles are performed by ministry and learn what kind of magic and medicine enables them.
Indeed.
I see. I hear the feats are performed there beggar belief. Any knowledge that we could gain would surely come in handy during times of need. Thank you for sharing, my lord. I see now why you wish to visit Hysant. Anna is deep in thought. Okay, let's go. I don't want to talk to everybody else. It doesn't matter. That would be funny if... I don't know why the game would let you do that, but... I mean, it clearly does, but...
Do we journey to the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, or the holy state of Hysant?
Journey straight up to my ass.
Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
So I have heard that there is
You've
not...
convinced me.
By the way, since last time, I've heard that there is not enough Master Seals in one playthrough of the game to be able to promote everyone. But there is a New Game Plus option. There's like a world system, apparently. I don't know how it works. It might just be work like Tactics Ogre with the world. Or, Zewardo, or it just might straight up be New Game Plus, and you get to see, because there is a Warren report you can see, but if that is your wish, then so be it. Hysant is good as Esfrost. I might do all the routes. We'll see. We'll see how hard it is to do that. It's hot. Do you have anything to say, my mans?
You have my vote.
Where my lord goes, I follow.
I changed my mind.
Hysant is his charms, I admit. Charms I mean to see for myself. Charms I mean to see for myself.
You won me over.
I'm behind you, my lord.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Okay. Technically, I only had to convince one person, by the way. I wonder if the optional characters can vote, because, earlier when I did the optional characters,
the way forward is decided.
When I had the optional characters, it was before I got the optional characters before the vote happened.
We journey to Hysant.
In the thing. Also, the Ice Mage was there in the optional chapters. So I'm not sure. I don't remember if he had a vote or not. I don't remember specifically him having a vote.
We have decided.
So the optional characters might never get a vote.
The holy state of Hysant. Whether or not it proves to be the right choice will depend on our actions.
Let's go fuck up international relations. Boys, it's time to go fuck up international relations.
We are ready to set sail, Lord Patriot.
True.
Very good, my lord. When you pay respects to the Holy One and the
Look
Sacred
at how
Seven,
evil
remember
motherfucker
that
is.
you do so on behalf of our king.
No. I am your king. Excuse me? We're all kings here.
Lord
And you'll do well to
Serenoa,
remember that.
we are honored that you would choose to grace our nation with your presence.
Oh my god, I'm doing
That said,
a jerking off
I must
motion right
offer you
now.
a warning as well.
It may be in Lady Frederica's best interests to remain here in Glenbrook. I fear there may be some complications were she to come to Hysant.
Everyone there is very racist.
She is half-sister to the Archduke and my betrothed besides. What complications could there possibly be?
None, if I had any say in it. However, the matter is more delicate than that.
Basically, she'll be
Your
lynched if
lady's
she goes
hair
down
would
there.
draw attention.
Unfortunately, none of it favorable.
My mother's hair. The pink locks of the Roselle.
Yeah.
Mother once told me of how her people fled Hyzant.
Then you know how the Roselle are viewed in our nation. How the gospel of the goddess regards them as sinners.
Yes, I do.
Damn.
But I am from Esfrost.
Fucking Philistine,
and I assure
huh?
you, I have committed no sins.
Of course, my lady. Very well then. I will do all in my power to see your visit is a pleasant one.
Immediately gets called a racial slur when stepping off the boat. God, I hope. No. I'm just kidding. I don't hope that happens. I hope she has a lovely
Thank
time.
you. Pray forgive my outburst.
What are you talking about, girl?
You've no need to apologize. Still, I must ask, are you certain?
Are you certain
I
to be
must
hurting?
go. I would see with my own eyes.
I would see people being racist for my own eyes.
See where and how my mother and her people suffered.
Well, this is the first route split, by the way, but it's pretty cool that it comes like pretty quickly into the game. And chapter 2 done. Yeah, why not? Really, I think I should be backing up these up, but who cares? There's apparently like a decent way to just replay these, so you know. We get to deal in corruption. I know because that was in the trailer. So
escorts their
you can actually choose to like
beyond the
participate in
forest and
corruption,
over the mountains
which is cool.
to a vast sand-swept land. Before long, a grand wall of stone rises before them. Known as the goddess's shield, behind it lies the source, Nozelia's only supply of salt.
What is the planet in Dune called? I've never read Dune. I've watched half of the.
Upon the lake shores of the source towers
the
a giant
David Lynch
likeness of
movie.
the goddess,
David
ever
Lynch,
watching
right?
over the flourishing city and the palace below. This is the holy state of Hyzant.
Literally, I need to go watch the new one. Apparently, it's pretty good. Well, I need to read it, but reading's for fucking nerds. And I'm obviously a very cool kid, and I'm not a nerd at all. Whoa. Oh wait, they're Rosie!
Tales of the goddess's shield.
Could you imagine, like,
Its
there's a guard up there and just
surpasses
immediately
even my
scouts racial
imagination.
slur? Come on.
It protected the holy
If
state from
you're gonna
both
be racist, be
Glenbrook
funny
and
about it.
Esfrost during the war. None in history have succeeded
Fake
in
racism
breaching it.
only, though.
Do you think you might fare better, Lord Serenoa?
I think penetrating these walls would be nigh impossible.
You just gotta take him out to dinner
A
first.
most courteous answer. I should have expected as much.
See? Ooh. This looks pretty. This reminds me of that one town in Octopath Traveler. I don't remember what it's called. It was the town that, what's-her-face starts in.
What's that sound?
The dancer. I don't remember what her name is. Olivia? No, that's the other one. That's Ophelia. I don't remember. Pile!
Could this be?
It does look like they're. It does look like
Is
they're
this
saying
the
Hyling.
hour of worship I've heard
Oh,
so much
no.
about?
Indeed. Hyzantians offer their prayers up to the goddess's statue every day.
Cool.
They thank her for her blessing, for bestowing us with the source, from which all Norzalia's salt is harvested.
To see every citizen pray is astonishing.
The goddess truly is at the center of all Hyzant, just as the stories say.
Mm-hmm. True.
Even so, Are there none who'd use this time of worship to rob their fellow citizens?
There are none so misguided among the goddess's believers.
The goddess.
All Byzantians are
Why don't they
guaranteed
just give her a name?
food, clothing,
I don't know.
and
I guess it's
shelter.
just God.
The holy state has done everything in its power to eliminate poverty and ensure equality. As a result, no one envies others or craves riches for selfish reasons.
We killed all
Certainly, if
the
everyone were
undesirables, so
equal,
we're fine.
There would be naught to fight about.
But achieving absolute equality is impossible.
Benedict, stop being a Debbie Downer.
The words of an unbeliever.
Idiot.
The goddess showers her blessings fairly upon all who follow her teachings.
Before we visit the Hierophant, there is one thing I must tell you about Lady Frederica.
She is not allowed.
Under normal circumstances, the head of our nation would not permit an audience with one of Rosellan extract.
Extract, huh? I heard that word.
We have explained the circumstances,
I heard someone
however,
refer to that
and she has been granted
earlier.
special permission to enter the palace as an envoy.
Nice.
That said, we would ask that Lady Frederica remain silent before the Holy One.
Shut your mouth.
Silent? Why?
Listen, the guy just doesn't like black
I
people,
reiterate that typically she would not be so much as allowed to attend. We ask for your understanding of our creed.
You mean to treat one of Glenbrook's delegates as if she weren't even there?
Prince Roland, you are here in secret. It would not do for you to gainsay another nation's religious creed.
Idiot.
I have no objections.
Thanks, Frederica. Thanks for being cool with racism.
My apologies.
You needn't apologize. Let us do what we came here for.
Hey, cool cutscene. Yo, I love this
We
gameplay.
appreciate your understanding. Now then,
I'm gonna
let us
actually
show you
remember
to
to
the
hit the analog stick every now and again while I'm watching this visual novel. I have a friend that would get so fucking mad if he knew I was like disparaging visual novels or like that. He'd be like, "Visual novels are real games. Don't ever do that." And he'd subtweet me on Twitter
That
for
is
the next
where
10
the
days.
Hierophant resides.
The Hierophant imparts us with the goddess's divine messages.
The Saintly Seven Minister of Domestic Affairs. Look at how evil this motherfucker looks. He manages all matters related to the nation's public order. Cancel.
None are allowed to look upon the Holy One's face. None save
Cancel
Minister
Barrett.
Edor, who conveys the
Edor.
divine words to us.
So he's the most powerful person, I
Pardon
guess.
our intrusion. Lord Serenoa Wolfort of Glenbrook has escorted us home on behalf of King Regna.
Who's that secret man there?
The Hierophant speaks to you.
Saintly Seven Minister of Religion, Edor Delmira. One of the Saintly Seven and the only one permitted to hear the voice of the Hierophant, who's the only one permitted to hear the voice of the goddess. There's like a proxy in between the god. The goddess is like two proxies. Good luck getting to her. She's behind two proxies.
Serenoa Wolfort, we thank you for your gracious gesture. We are overjoyed and humbled that you have chosen to grace our nation with your presence.
I am unworthy of such high praise, but honored nonetheless.
House
just
Wolfort
jerking them
and
off, huh?
Hyzant have shared a deep bond ever since the Sultan War. On behalf of the Saintly Seven, it is my wish that our friendship will be as strong as it was with your Lord Father.
Nah, I'm here to ruin it, bitch.
But of course,
At
I
any
strive
chance
to
I
one
get.
day measure up to his greatness.
Don't listen to Serenoa. Listen to me.
You will also, in time, succeed Lord Simon as advisor to the mining venture, I
Simon.
hear. The Hierophant would hear your true thoughts on the endeavor.
I think it's a significant stepping stone toward peace between the three nations. I think it's a valuable endeavor that will profit everyone. I fear the intentions of three nations are not aligned. I sense a storm is brewing on the horizon. Time to fuck it up. Sorry, I shouldn't get that close to the mic. Oh, yeah, I had the game. For some reason, like, I took a break earlier, right? before I did the mock battle, and for some reason I noticed that my mic had been turned up. The gain on it had been turned up like to double what it usually is. So you could probably hear, like, well, I know you could because I went back and checked. You could hear like me smacking my lips, even though I was sitting I'm sitting like 3 feet from the mic. You could hear me like every like movement from like inside my throat. It was disgusting. Sorry about that, by the way. I fear the intentions of the three nations are not aligned. I sense a storm spring on the horizon. Yeah. Yeah.
I fear the intentions of the three nations are not aligned. I sense a storm is brewing on the horizon.
Lord Serenor, is that not a slight to our efforts in this endeavor?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Even so, I will not deny my curiosity. Pray, tell us more.
While we may indeed be working together, our motives differ. There's no disputing that. But we must accept that reality and join hands if we truly wish to enrich our nations.
Don't try to turn it around. Double down.
I see. So you believe in freedom and competition. However, in such a world, only the strong will thrive and the weak will weep.
Nice.
Even so.
Lord Serenoa, the Holy One wishes for peace and equality across all Norzelia. It is our hope that you will trust in the Holy State's good intentions.
Of course.
The goddess always watches over those who believe in her. May you all receive her divine.
I know if you so if you choose that option with the Emperor, right? He actually likes that.
Visiting you in secret. But there's something I must ask.
He actually likes that answer.
I have heard that the people of Hyzant live in equality. They say the goddess showers blessings upon those who follow her teachings. But is that the only reason?
Yeah.
Oh, a studious one you are, Prince Roland. King Regna has raised you well.
Oh ho ho!
Of course, the goddess's teachings are at the core of the equality our citizens enjoy. But there are many measures taken by the Holy State to ensure the happiness of our people.
Minister Lila's Ministry of Medicine, which dedicates itself to the study of preserving life, is another example of this. The results of their research have allowed many people to overcome illness and injury and live long, healthy lives.
That's pretty cool. Oh, is it available to minorities?
I would like to hear more about Hyzant's medical discoveries.
No.
I see we managed to pique your interest.
Just like the real
Mr.
medical
Lila,
system.
I leave our guests in your capable hands. Pray, show them around the ministry and let them admire Hyzant's pursuit of life and magic.
Okay, is there any more epic cutscenes we can watch? There is an epic cutscene we can watch. Yay! Franny and Cordelia talk about their brother Roland in his absence. Woo! Yeah, more cutscenes with the most interesting characters. Franny and Cornelius.
Brother, where is Roland? I've yet to see him today.
Brother, where is Roland?
And you shan't, for he has left. Took it upon himself to join the mission abroad.
Exactly where I would go.
I see.
I see.
I hate you, brother. You're much worse than other brother.
Prioritizing his personal wishes above his station. Is there no end to his selfishness?
You haven't any love for him, have you?
Idiot.
Love. I would rather think of him as little as humanly possible.
How can you say that?
I don't hate him.
He's family.
I don't even think about him.
Royal family, and our duty is to the crown above all.
Duty.
Do not look to Roland for inspiration if you wish to carry yourself in a manner befitting your station, dear Cordelia.
Owned.
You're just a little anime girl in a little anime world. In a little anime princess world.
Any more? Because I'm pretty sure in the first demo, Like, there would be ones that unlocked, like side ones you unlocked after you watch other side ones. House Wolford is invited to Ministry of Medicine, though Frederica cannot help but feel less than welcome in their midst. Can we destroy racism in this game?
Look, a Rosellan. I heard she's an envoy from Glenbrook.
Say a racial slur. Come on, do it. 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 Do it.
Be that as it may, is her kind even allowed to enter our halls?
Minister Researcher Plinius Nevaste. A researcher at Hyzant's Ministry of Medicine. He feels frustration at not being able to choose his own research topics.
I can only assume she received special permission, since Minister Lila's showing her around.
Ironic, considering the wishes of us researchers are hardly ever granted.
Yeah, ironic, huh? Actually... actually... Rosellans are not allowed in the hall.
What a splendid facility you have here. I can see why your nation excels in the medical arts.
Yeah, they even have a pool you can easily fall into.
Normally,
and
only
kill yourself.
ministry staff are allowed in. Having outsiders view our work is unprecedented.
We cannot thank you enough for your generosity.
If I heard correctly, it sounds like you are researching life itself.
Shut up, Benedict.
That we are. In order to cure illnesses and injuries, we must set our sights high.
Even illnesses deemed uncurable in other nations?
It's actually incurable, thank you.
There is no miracle panacea in this world, but we like to think nothing is impossible.
Wonderful. And would you be willing to share those results with others, should you achieve them?
Only if they're... You get
you believe in the goddess's
racism
teachings, yes. At least, that is what I would expect the Holy One to say.
Minister Lila, the preparations for the experiment are complete.
Oh, experiment?
My apologies, but I must get back to work.
What are they experimenting on?
You are free to take a look around. However, I ask you to not enter the restricted areas.
That's the Ice Mage we heard so much about, huh?
Of course. Nothing is free in the Ministry, nor anywhere in Hyzant.
Just happen to whisper that in
And of
earshot
course,
everyone.
when people are forced to adhere to teachings, there are some who will resist.
Who might you be?
Just a researcher, nothing more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bet. That's why you have, like, a unique
What's his problem?
Serenoa, I could use some fresh air, if you don't mind.
Have they not been married yet? I don't think so.
But of course. Let us take a break outside.
Okay, now we can explore the town, right? A little fun of exploration. How are you faring, Frederica? Better than before, thank you. But I should like to rest in the shade for a spell. But of course, rest as long as you like, idiot. Or you take a moment to get to know the city. Oh, an item. I see an item. Some merchants are open for business during the exploration phase and may be selling rare items you will not find at provisionary at the encampment. It may be wise to speak with any shopkeepers you meet. It may be wise to beat any meat you find. Can I talk to her? There we go. I always knew that the goddess and her followers looked around upon Roselle with disdain, yet I cannot help but worry for my people. The sins they atone for are not their own. One cannot help but wonder why they must continue to pay for them. This has less to do with goddess teaching more than it does producing salt. It makes me wonder why other citizens do not labor at the source. Oh, okay. So the Rosellians are like the hard laborers, okay. I find it difficult to understand why in this nation that touts equality, that Roselle must suffer to such discrimination. I suppose my ancestors did something so unforgivable that we have yet to earn the goddess's forgiveness. But the Roselle who committed those crimes have long since passed. In House Wolford, people are judged by their deeds and not the circumstances of their birth. You wish to enter the Ministry of Medicine? No, not yet. It's rare to allow foreign dignitaries to be allowed to administrate. Take your time looking around. HP recovery bullet. Nice. Those were more useful when I was first playing the game, but hopefully, I mean, I bought 10 of them. Hopefully I'll be able to use them all. From the source to the shield and thriving city in between them, I can scarcely decide what has me most impressed. I can only imagine that people feel the same way, judging by the smile on their faces. Have you seen the great big wall around the city? It's called the Goddess's Shield. It protects us from and the salt from any who do us harm. What about internal harm? Welcome. How may I be of service today? Okay, what does he have? Yeah, he has these, which are like, I think, basically the basic magic you can use. But also these guys, and they also sell the large HP recovery pellets. And then they have these, which you can use to upgrade your unit's equipment, which I will do in a second. But first I want to talk to everybody here. Hasan is a blessed nature where everyone lives in peace. But if you happen to see anyone suspicious, please alert the nearest sentry. Could the street really be the safest in a city this wealthy? I wish I could say the same of Glenbrook. Speaking of which, we should get ourselves some souvenirs before we head home. I'm sure your father would be happy to know you thought of him. In Hasan, the goddess' teachings determine where you work. Even at the Ministry of Medicine, you're only allowed to research subjects decided by the goddess. Although I cannot deny the significance of the results. Minister Exarm is always thinking of ways to make our nation even greater. He may be young, but he's still a role model to us all. Although he seems to view the Minister Sorcery as distaste. I heard that Minister Exarm was in charge of military and diplomatic affairs, but it seems he goes beyond for his nation. I can't help but wonder what his aversions to Minister Sorcery stem from. Exarm Marshal. Everyone in Hasan knows the goddess's teachings. Obey the teachings and serve your nation, and you shall receive the goddess's blessing. It is not wealth that drives Hasan, but the faith and happiness of her people. But we cannot ignore wealth's importance in the equation. How is the Holy See achieve such balance? It seems idealistic to think a nation can be built on faith alone. If the people were left dissatisfied, will their faith not waver? But what is it that brings people such happiness? I thought the answer was different for everyone. Let's do the first one. Needless to say, our wealth springs from the source. The Roselle work tirelessly day after day, harvesting salt to atone for their past sins. We believers offer our prayers to the goddess who bestows our blessings upon us. Those blessings in turn bring us happiness. As long as one believes in the goddess here, wealth and happiness will naturally follow. I see. Thank you, Minister. Do the Saintly Seven have people completely under their thumb? This is just between you and me, but everyone is happy with their Hierophants. Not everyone. Although honestly, don't understand why. Not everyone, okay. Sworsley's guard captain. Hasan is a wonderful city. Please enjoy your time here with your heart's content. However, I ask that you not interrupt Minister Sworsley's work. Please stay away from the source. I will do it right now. As one of the saintly seven, I managed the production and serpent of salt. That is to say, I single-handedly bear the burden of Hasan's finances. I can only imagine what I was bestowed with such a venerable position and recognition of my unwavering faith in the goddess. Minister Sworsley oversees all of Hasan's dealings in salt, the foundation of the nation's wealth. It's a crucial job, even among the Saintly Seven. Oops. What does this guy have to say? I must ask you to turn back. Okay, no one can go here if they don't have permission. Permission schmermission. Isn't that a SpongeBob line where he says permission? Should the war wise, I know that she would ensure the Holy State's victory. Just like she did last time, huh? The goddess's teaching condemned the Roselle to back-breaking labor at the source to atone for their crimes and their forebears. I know this is the way of their nation, and yet it doesn't sit well with me. Pray, take care of Lady Frederica. I have no doubt this weighs heaviest upon her. It must be nice having freedom and roam about another's nation. Source, sorry, I can't say I know much about it. It's a sacred place that a select few are allowed to enter. I just saw an item, hold on. Timber. Hasan is a blessed nation where everyone lives in peace. But if you happen to see any... Okay, we already spread that. Okay, so we should be able to enter a secondary area by going in here. And then we go, like... Ice Amulet. What does that do? Increases ice resistance by 30%. That might be useful in Frederica because I know she has ice weakness, right? Can I give that to her now? Or do I have to wait? There we go. Press X. And then maybe I give you the HP ring just for shits and giggles, right? Hey Anna, what's up?
They claim their city's peaceful, but the socials of Henley in the streets of Ministry. It really makes one wonder.
The goddess shades all who believe in her. We're research so that we may aid her to that end. There's an item over here, I think. Yep. Huh, what? Okay, wait. Cyrano, what are you doing up there? Get down. Ice Stone. Okay, that allows you to do like an ice magic attack, I think. The Ministry's research helps save lives, and I'm proud to be a part of that. I think I saw an item over here as well. Yeah. $600. Nice. The goddess's teachings unite the people. They are what govern this nation. Perhaps there is something to be learned in all of this. This area is off limits. There are more delicate matters being researched up ahead. As such, I'll have to ask you to turn back. Researchers immerse themselves in whatever the goddess bids them study. Devoting our time to these studies is what brings us the greatest joy. It is our honor to help the sick and injured. The study of life fascinates me so. We may even unlock the secret to immortality someday. Ha 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 ha! This is as far as you go. Only those with the goddess' permission can enter. Researchers are highly respected in High Sands. The Ministry is a symbol of their nation's knowledge, and a source of the people's pride. It's locked. Okay, is that it? I think that's it for everybody. So I'm gonna go... Let's go buy some stuff in the encampment real quick.